What is going on, guys? This is KNasty390 here. Welcome back to another episode of the Baltimore Orioles franchise, episode 2. We are in June of 2019. We just did the draft. We had the number 1 pick. I think we did pretty good. Now, I guess I just saw this thing with coaches' contracts, but I really don't care about that. But I'll just show you the draft in case you missed it. First pick, Mike Phillips. Now, one of you guys mentioned it's so rare that a first baseman goes 1 overall. I think the last once in 30-something years, someone mentioned in the comments, and it was Adrian Gonzalez. The reason why first baseman, this is actually the real reason why first basemen are not drafted number 1 overall usually, is because usually if you're a first baseman in high school or college, you're not a great fielder. And basically what happens is if you're a bad fielder and you're just a bat, well, if the bat doesn't develop, you have no chance of making the bigs because you don't feel that you're on first base. You're not going to be fast. So unless you have elite glove as a high school player or a college player plus an elite bat, that's why it's so rare that true first basemen go high in the draft. Adrian Gonzalez was a Gold Glover. He had a great bat. I mean, Mike Phillips here, he has 79 fielding right now. That's a future Gold Glover. So that's why first basemen just don't go high. That's an actual reason. So I figured I'd tell you guys that. But that was just kind of cool you mentioned that. So we have some moves to make. I want to trade Keuchel. I want to trade Kimbrel. We can get some legit prospects. Infante, I think we might be able to move. Same with Givens. He hasn't pitched great, but we can get some value for him. So I want to start sucking now because right now the Blue Jays are 6.5 games worse than us. So we need to get worse than them. So let's make some trades. Now, I asked you guys who you wanted to get. Only really offer, or I didn't want to mention, was Brady Singer. So let's take a look at him. I believe he is on the Kansas City Royals. Let's see what he is. He is an A potential. Looks pretty good. Has a lot of value. If I put Keuchel, they want more. Kimbrel, they can't do it for money. What about Givens? Givens actually moves the needle quite a bit. What if I put in Trumbo? No. Prado obviously won't. Villar almost gets it. So we'll come back to that. But let's just do Keuchel and let's look at prospects. What teams will give up for Keuchel? We can get Andrew Moore. Ryder Jones, a potential, but he's already 24 years old and he's only a 56. A couple Bs, Jacob Gonzalez, who's 19, Sean Anderson, who's 23, and then Sandro Fabian. Logan Allen, a starter, and Franchi Cordero. I like Logan Allen. Ryan Weathers, another starter. Those aren't bad. And then 3 Bs included Arias and Josh Naylor, Noah Naylor's older brother. I think. I can't remember. I always get the two mixed up. A couple beats from the Dodgers, including Gavin Lux, Colton Welker, Jazz Chisholm, Blaze Alexander, Mondo Sosa, Justin Williams, Cole Tucker. We can get some good players. O'Neal Cruz. Can we get any A's? Will a team give us an A? Finnegan. We get 3 Bs from the Cubs, including 2 18-year-olds, Cole Roedver and Brendan Davis, and a reliever. Couple more Bs, 3 Bs as well. So we can definitely get some good value. But it looks like no team. Jose Devers, that's Rafael Devers' cousin or younger brother. JP Bukakis, I just love the name. Let's see, any A's? From the A's, Kyle Murray, who's in the game, Sheldon Noisy, Taylor Ward, Brandon Marsh, Griffin Cannon, Akil Baddoo, Lewin Diaz. Some names. Kyle Funkhauser, Nick Amos. I'm not seeing any A potentials, though. Anthony Banda. The only one was Ryder Jones. So, I'm leaning towards that Cubs offer. Where was it? I want to take a look at the guys they're offering. Cole Roedver. So, let's see here. 18 years old, good durability. The bat might play. You don't know what his potential is. I only will check their potentials once we trade for them. We can check to see what the exact number is. I wish it showed their minor league stats, but they don't. But I like the player, and he has good durability, which is nice. Brendan Davis, another B potential. He's 18 as well. Ooh, I like him too. I kind of like these guys. Good speed. And then the other guy is just a reliever, Randy Rosario. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm really developing anything, but I'll do that. So we get Cole Roeder and Brendan Davis, and that gives us some prospects. So let's see what their potentials are. We know they're B, but we don't know how high they B. So Brendan Davis, hopefully they're in the mid to high Bs. 82, so that's a lower end one. But I think Cole Roeder is the better of the two. So let's see what his potential is. 86, so that's not too bad. I don't know if that'll ever become an A, but that could go up to like an 88, 89 maybe. So Keuchel's gone. We got some nice players for him. Let's look at Infante. What can we get for Gregory Infante? Now, I want to trade him now for a couple reasons. I'm not going to wait till the trade deadline. One reason, they could get injured. Then we can't trade them. Another reason, I want to suck now. We can get Jacob Gonzalez, a 19-year-old third base prospect, 59 overall. Terzo Ornelas, butchered that name. Calvin Mitchell. Le'Veon Ward. Oh, I thought it said Vladimir Guerrero. It's Vladimir Gutierrez. Jake Holmes, another third baseman. Seth Beer, he's a big time. What is Beer's stats looking like? That's a legit. He could turn into a legit hitter. I'm gonna take Seth Beer. I think he can have some. He can be a power guy. I think he could be in the bigs soon too. Even though his overall is not great, I think he can be a hitter. So I'm gonna take Seth Beer for a reliever who I'm not crazy high on. So let's see what Beer's potential is. Now, he's another outfielder, but whatever. His potential is 81, so kind of low. If you look at our left fielders, look at all these. Now we actually starting to build up a little bit of some talent here. So let's now continue doing these trades. VR. Like someone said, it's like VR, like a headset, like virtual reality. So I was spelling his name incorrectly. Sam Travis isn't a potential, but he's 25 years old at 56 overall. Not too high on him. Ryder Jones, we already looked at him before. Anderson Espinoza and Buddy Reed, okay. Cal Contrell and Josh Naylor. Riley Pint, Colton Welker, Jazz Chisholm and Matt Tabor. Nolan Gorman, he's one of the best prospects of last year's draft. Big time power at third base. I'd definitely do that. Let's see if we can get any A's though. Not Oakland A's, A potentials. But I'll take Nolan Gorman if that's the best. William Contreras, which is Wilson's younger brother on the Braves, who's a catcher. Kyle Lewis. Come on, anyone want to give me an A potential? Bobby Bradley. How's Bobby Bradley looking like in this? That's a really good hitter. Oh my god, I don't know if I can say no to Bobby Bradley. You know what? Let me take a look at Nolan Gorman. And if I don't love Nolan Gorman, I'm taking Bobby Bradley. I don't love him in this. I thought he would be higher. I'm going to take Bobby Bradley. So let's go get him. All right, here he is. So we also get Quentin Holmes and Aaron Savell. No, Savell's 23 years old, 60 overall, but Quentin Holmes is only 18 with a 60 overall. So let's take a look at their potentials. Let's first look at Quentin Holmes. Elite speed, 92 speed. Good fielder. I like him. And his potential is 81, so a lower end potential, but the big piece is Bobby Bradley, who could be in the bigs next year for us. 84 potential, nothing crazy. So now we still have Kimbrel, Givens to trade. I don't think anyone else will trade. So let's look at Kimbrel. What can we get for him? I think we can get an A potential for him. Rowdy Tellez and Anthony Alford. Sandy Alcantara and Magnus Sierra. Delson Herrera. What was that? Desmond Lindsay. Joe Gray, Caden Lemons. Nolan Gorman, we could get him. Jeter Downs and Will Smith. The catcher Will Smith, not the reliever. Oh, not many offers. I actually might take Jeter Downs and Will Smith because I'm not sure what we have some we have some catchers. We have Francisco, who is struggling, but he is an A potential, even though it's going down, it just said. But Will Smith, there's some pop there. And then Jeter Downs. We actually have a lot of shortstops. You know what? Let's go back to that. Not many teams want him, which is I'm kind of surprised. I might take Nolan Gorman, though. Cole Tucker. Actually, that's not a bad offer by the Brewers. Joe Gray's a center fielder. We have a bunch of center fielders, but he's young. I mean, the thing is, we can just take so many of these 18-year-old center fielders or outfielders and just see who pans out. And Caden Lemons. He's 19. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Brewers get Kimbrel, who they might get in real life. By the time this video is up, they might have him, actually. So, yeah, we have a ton of B potentials in this system. We don't have many A's. 80 potential. And what about Caden Lemons? What's his potential? 80. So 2 lower ones. So I might as well look at Givens now, see what we can get for him. We actually might get more for him because his contract is like $9 million cheaper. More teams will be able to offer stuff for him. Well, I guess not. We'll wait a little bit. We have to add people to the Major League roster, and we're going to add some people who I don't care about as terms of prospects because we need to suck, and I don't want to waste service time when we're purposely trying to suck. Alright, and AA has like 1,000 players on it. So let's fix that. And then just call one more guy down. Perfect. So now let's suck. Oh, we have 4 too many. Maybe that's why they couldn't do the trivia. We have too many people. So let's just cut some dead weight in the minors. Some DC potentials. We have a ton of money to play with. So I think this offseason, we can like sign some players to like a 1-year deal like we did with Kimbrel and Keuchel. All right. Todd Frazier for Mark Trumbo. I don't know why we would. I mean, they're both in the final year of their deal. Nah, there's no reason for us to do it. Oh, we just swept Toronto. No. That's not what I want. I want to get swept by Toronto. Damn it. Dylan Tate for Brian Holiday. Dylan Tate is what, a C potential, B potential? B potential for Brian Holiday. No. Chance Sisco and Grayson Willie Calhoun. A potential, but I want Grayson Rodriguez and Chance Sisco. I'm not super high on Chance Sisco, but Grayson Rodriguez I am. We just got swept by Toronto. That's nice. That's what we're looking for. All right, All-Star game. Let's see who made it on our team. Probably someone like Trumbo. David Price, Big Maple, Tanaka, Chris Sale, and Skaggs. So Red Sox, Yankees, 4 out of the 5 starters. Peacock and Jennings, Brad Hand, Chapman, Leclerc, Osuna, Blake Parker. Catchers, no one on our team. First base, no one on our team. Wonder who made it on our team. No one. Oh, I bet I know what happened. I bet one of the guys we traded made it, and he's in the National League. If not, then I guess they don't care about the rule, but every team has to have a person. Yeah, I guess they don't care about it. Interesting. Let's see if we can trade Givens now. Maybe a team has some value for him. So an injury happened, something, I don't know. Okay, here we go. I don't want Sam Travis. Can we get an A? Noah Naylor. See, yep, that's the younger of the 2 Nailers. Kirilloff. Come on, someone want to throw? Ooh, Osiris Johnson, Will Banfield. I'm high on him. Let's take a look at Will. He's a catcher. I like him. And the other guy, Osiris Johnson to shortstop. I'll do that. Let's see what their potentials are. Hopefully Banfield's like 85 or higher. 82. And then Osiris Johnson is 84. So AA has still one too many players on it. I'm going to call Billy Spears up to the majors because he's so bad. Deep potential, I love it. So, A's interested in a trade. Richard Bleer, I'm okay with trading for Jesus Lopez. A C potential. I'm going to keep Bleer because I think he could, he's pitching really well. I'm not going to trade him for a C potential. If it's a B potential, I'll consider it. All right. Luis Ortiz for Jankowski. Jankowski's not really that good. Now he's a B potential, but he's fast. But Luis Ortiz is what? A B potential. He's 23. I'm not crazy high on him, but I don't need Jankowski. Thanks, but no thanks. We just lost a game 22-1. Perfect. I don't want Brian Holiday. I do not want Brian Holiday. I have no desire for Brian Holiday on this team. All right, we're at the trade down number 35 and 73. And the Blue Jays are still worse than us. Twins are only 2 games. Oh, no, they're 3 games worse. All right, can Bengal stop pulling fire? Keep seeing his name. Any top prospects on our team? Grayson Rodriguez is probably the highest. Nope, Mountcastle's at 42. He's injured, dislocated shoulder, so that kind of hurts his development. All right, we're going to need... I'll just finish the season. Video's already kind of long. Royals interested in a trade. Brian Goodwin we get. He's on the IL, the disabled list. But just for 6 days. I'm not going to trade prospects, though, for him. No. We lost 3-4 to Toronto. Perfect. Perfect would have been we got swept. It was good. Come on, keep these L's coming, boys. Do we have... Okay, we play Toronto soon. It's an important series. We need to have the number 1 pick. Oh, they're two games worse than us still. Damn it. How are they so bad? They have Vlad. Well, luckily we play him right now. We play him 6 more times. So, big 3-game series. We lost game 1. We got swept. Come on, get swept by Seattle. Damn it, we won. Oh, come on. As long as we lose this last game, we're going to have the number 1 pick. 52 wins, and I've never been happier. That's exactly what we needed. Toronto was trying their best to catch us in those losses. Yeah. I think we're going to have the worst record in the bigs. Easily. Not easily, other than the Blue Jays and us were terrible. How many wins did the Red Sox have? 107. Yankees had 100, Rays had 94, and then the Blue Jays and the Orioles were terrible. But job well done. Anyone play well? Richard Bleer had a 2.92 ERA, 98 innings. Very good year for him. Starters didn't do too much. Bundy got injured. DJ Stewart hit 223, 16 home runs. Trey Mancini, 22 home runs. Trumbo hit 22. Cedric Mullins, 222, 7 home runs. Didn't really improve that much. Did Mountcastle get injured? I think he did, right? Where was he? And how is so Hunter Harvey's an A potential, but yeah, I'm not too high on him. There's Rodriguez. Oh, because he's an A ball. That's why he wasn't a top prospect. They don't show prospects in A ball on this. And then there's Mountcastle, who improved actually quite a bit. So that's nice to see. So yeah, let's take a look at the awards. See if we got any. Unlikely. Chris Davis got MVP. Okay, this is unrealistic. He did not hit 247. He hit 299. They got to fix franchise. It's broken. Chris Davis is not a 299 hitter. He's a 247 hitter. We all know this. Kershaw got MVP in the National League. Big Maple, and then Kershaw for Cy Young. Mookie got batting title, and Johan Camargo. Brad Hand and Brandon Morrow relievers of the year. Rookie of the year, Vlad only hit 254 with 20 home runs. And then Victor Mesa hit 203, and he got Rookie of the Year. Did Fernando Tatis die? Hank Aaron Award went to do we get any awards? Trey Mancini got Gold Glove. I don't think we're gonna get any Silver Sluggers. All right, so we'll see who wins the World Series. Take a real quick look. We have no top prospects yet, but we're gonna get some soon. We have the number 1 pick next year, so hopefully we can do well in that draft. But yeah, Mountcastle's our only top prospect. I mean, this is a hard franchise to rebuild. That's why I picked them. So let's see who wins the World Series. I hope my Red Sox win. The Braves defeat the Athletics to win the 2019 World Series. Interesting. In 7 games, my Red Sox lost to the A's. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. A lot of trades. We have a ton of money. We have $3 million locked up towards players next year. And you're asking, who do we have locked up? It's Trey Mancini and like a couple of these guys. So we can do what we want. We can be players in free agency, and I will be players like on 1-year deals, stuff like that. I'll be players in it. And yeah, that will be the next episode, guys. I'll see you then. Take it easy. Peace.